Welcome back. Thanks again for checking out all of my videos, and I have another unboxing for you guys. This is a pair of gloves. It's a replacement set of these gloves. So let's get inside of it and I'll show you a closer look. So it's winter time, right? We got that cold weather. I really have not been using my main gloves, my Alpinestars SMX-2 Air Carbon gloves. These things are old. These are from 2012 when I got my Zuma 50F, and I've been sporting them this whole time. They've been holding up really well. I believe I did a review video on them, and you can click the link at the top of the screen if you want to check that out. But there are the Alpinestars SMX-2 Air Carbon version 2 out for 2017, which means that the 2016 are on clearance and they're on sale right now. So I went ahead and ordered me a pair because these guys are kind of old, they're beat up, and they're on sale. So why not get a pair? And I went ahead and got a red color to kind of match the scooter and match my Shoei RF 1200 helmet. So we have here a brand new pair of Alpinestars gloves. Now, check out the review video on Revzilla because he brings up a couple of good points that I'm going to share with you guys also. Let's just go ahead and do a quick wrap around the gloves. They changed the carbon fiber knuckle guard design a little bit. It's a little bit more aggressive. It's a little bit more pointy. It's personal preference. I kind of like the old smooth version, but it's definitely more aggressive, definitely a lot pointier than the previous version. We still got the cloth on the fingers. We got leather on the pinky. We got the floating knuckle guard. Floating, which means it's not attached right here. It kind of floats. See right there, it's open. We had the Alpinestars logo is changed a little bit. It's one solid piece of rubber, which is kind of nice. It will hold up a little bit better. A little bit more. Let's see, we still got the Clarino on the side right here, wrapping around. It seems like it wrapped around a little bit further, which I like. So it's going to cover the bottom part of your hand a little bit better. And I do like this big hook design. A nice big piece of rubber. This thing is super durable, and they went with the much smaller one, but it's a little bit further to the back of the wrist, so maybe it'll hold on a little bit better. Let's go ahead and put it on. Check the bottom side. It seems like they got rid of a little bit. We got leather here. We got a little bit of leather, or imitation leather. We have some. It goes from the back of the wrist across the palm up to the pinky on the old one. On this one, it seems like it's just on the bottom side of the palm. I really would have liked to have seen the same kind of protection and durability on the bottom side of the palm. We have some Clarino here, which is padded. We have some Clarino here, which is padded, and then a little bit of an extra layer Clarino here, which is pretty much like suede. It's imitation suede, I think what it is. There's a little bit of leather right here across the thumb, so they kept that part, but double stitching on the palm right here where this was just all leather, and the leather went to the pinky. So I really am missing out on that little bit of protection on the pinky, but the top side is still covered. We got these little rubber tips, which will probably just fray off, and the new version has this little wrap right here that allows you to go ahead, I believe it allows you to go ahead and use your smartphone or your iPhone without having to take off your gloves. So we'll test that out later on when we do a proper review. This is just an unboxing. We'll go ahead and put it on. So in the Revzilla review video, they talk about it's a different cut where you have to go a size up. And I went down to a local motorcycle shop. I found the gloves and I tried them on. This glove here is a medium and it fits freaking perfect. It's broken in now, so it's all nice and stretched and form-fitted to my hand, but it fits super perfect. I tried a medium on in the 2016 version and it was too small. It was too small. It came up higher and it felt like I just needed a little extra room. So if you see the review video, I'll put a link in the description, you definitely have to go up a size. This is a large and it fits nice and well. It's not super snug, not like this medium is, but like I said, this is broken in and already form fitted to my hand. But I had to go in a large to get the same kind of comfort that I'm getting in this medium. So that's one of the downsides, is that if you go through the years, it's been medium, medium, medium. 2016 I have to go large. There's still a little bit of extra material here in the pinky. Same thing, not as much. But medium, 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 large, and we go to 2017 and they're telling us that we can go back down to a medium. So that's the only downside to this glove right here. But the large fits well. It's not as snug as I'd like it to be, but the medium is just too small. It just feels like I can't get the wrist cuff all the way to the back of the wrist. This will stretch out a little bit. That feels like it's a little bit of a hindrance. But it feels like it's got the same airflow in between the fingers. It's got the same fabric on top of the fingers. We still got these rubber TPR tips across the four fingers. A little bit more pronounced on the older versions, which I like because that's a little bit extra protection for bugs and rocks and stuff. This is just like a little hint of rubber right there. The carbon fiber is still on a floating base, which is nice. That adds flexibility. The design, this is not a bad design. I kind of like the design a little bit better, but I also like this wraparound wrist cuff. It's nice, heavy duty. It's on the top side, so sometimes it's hard to get a really nice secure fit, especially when you're already wearing gloves. This one's on the bottom one, and it wraps around to the back. It's about the same, I guess, right? But I can get a much more secure fit on this because for some reason the cut on these 2016s changed. But summer's not here yet, but it's coming, and these are an excellent glove to have during summers. A lot of airflow with still some decent protection, especially with all this leather here. I am missing out on some of that leather, especially all the way up to the pinky, but breathability is the name of the game, and that's why I got these. These breathe well, they're lightweight, it's not a lot of glove, which will allow for more airflow, and they're not heavy, so you don't feel like you're going to get these really soggy, sweaty hands when riding during the summer. It's red, it's going to match everything in the rest of the gear. On clearance, $59.99, normally, $89.99. So a $90 glove for 60 bucks, that is really a great deal. It's hard to pass them up. I wanted to share with you guys an unboxing. I did a review on this guy. This summer, we're going to go ahead and put this guy through his paces, and then I'll come back towards the end of the summer with a review on this guy and a comparison between the previous model and the old model. Some foam padding across the thumb, foam padding across the thumb. It still has this really breathable fabric, which I like, and it goes to a little bit of leather, a little bit of leather. Leather I would like to see more on the bottom side, especially when you go down. We got padding right here, padding right here. It seems like the padding, they beefed it up a little bit over here, so that's nice, you know. But I would like to see a little bit of leather right here because it's just going to wear in when you're gripping your handlebars. So I would like to see that because this held up really well. You can see where the wear and tear right here from gripping the handlebars. Hopefully we're going to get that right here, but it's going to cut into this little piece. So we'll see how these hold up. 2012 is 2017. 5 years. They're beat up, but they still work. They've held up through a lot of miles. We'll see if this one can do the same. Thanks again for checking out one of my videos. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more comparisons and reviews on scooter gear. Hit that like button if you like what I'm doing. Please share with your friends. I'm trying to grow the channel a little bit. And thanks for spending the little bit of precious time you guys have here with me today. Thank you very much. Ride safe.
No more emissions.